Hi guys, good morning. It's okay, Marty, there's nobody here. There's nobody here. All right, let's come over to our mats to start the class. Hopefully Marty behaves himself and sits quietly chewing on his guy, which he does usually, so we'll see. So we're going to start in a seated position today. So hopefully you're able to sit with your legs crossed comfortably. If you're not, then just have your legs extended a little bit or come onto your knees, whatever feels comfortable. I have skylights in my house, so you might notice there's beams of light that hits me, like right here. Kind of looks a bit strange. Hopefully you can still see me, and it will move as we go through the class, so hopefully it's not going to be a problem. Anyway, so we're going to start with our sit bones rooted down into the ground. We'll start with our hands to the heart center into our prayer position, and then from here we're just going to close our eyes. We're just going to take a couple breaths, a couple long, deep inhales. So we're taking this nice big breath in through the nose, feeling the breath as it travels down into the back of the throat, into your chest area, expanding the rib cage, and then all the way down into the belly. So the belly is going to open and inflate like a big balloon. And then as you exhale, we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to draw the belly into your spine, taking the breath back through the body, out the rib cage, and out through the nose. So we're just going to take a couple of minutes here. I just want us to spend some time engaging our deep breath and also just becoming aware of our body, becoming aware of ourselves in space and just how we're feeling today. So to do that, we need to close our eyes and just turn our attention inward. Feeling the breath moving into the body, filling the body with fresh oxygen, new life, positivity. And then as we exhale, we're just releasing toxins, releasing negativity, releasing stress and tension. And continue, big inhale, followed by a big, deep, long exhale. And just take some time to be aware of how you're feeling. So we're just going to scan the body from the top of the head to the toes, seeing if there's any areas of tightness or tension or stress or soreness. And we're just going to observe. We're not making any judgments, just being aware, sending the breath into those areas. And we're noticing that our sit bones are grounded into the floor. Noticing where your skin touches the mat, how that feels, the senses. Just really trying to bring your attention into the present moment, into this room, or to your room, into your breath. And as we're sitting here nice and tall, we're going to think about the spine. Every vertebrae stacked on top of the other, in a perfectly straight posture. The shoulders drawing down away from the ears, opening through the collarbones. And the crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Take 3 more long, deep breaths here before we move on. So we're going to finish our exhale. We're going to take a big breath in, reach the arms over the head. You can open your eyes now, bring your palms together, and then exhale them through to the heart center. 2 more, inhale. We'll reach it up, palms come together, exhale, hands to the heart, and then 1 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, bring the hands down to the heart center. From here, we're going to start into a little twist. So we're going to take the right hand to the left knee and just twist and turn and gaze over your left shoulder. And then release and twist and go to the other side. So we're just going to do a couple on each side. Remember, we're not warmed up yet, especially if this is being done in the morning. So we're just going to go gently and slowly. And we'll do 2 more. Last one. Then we're going to turn and hold. So from here, we're just going to hold. Take your right hand onto your left knee, lift through the chest, straight through the spine, and then gaze over your left shoulder. Inhaling to lengthen through the spine, exhaling to turn and twist a little deeper. And then release, come back to center and then switch to the other side. So left hand against right knee, spine is straight and tall, turn and twist and gaze over your right shoulder. Good. Now from here, coming back to center, I want you to take your hands, reach it forward. So we're coming into a nice back stretch here. So keep your sit bones grounded. Now my lower back does feel pretty tight today, so I'm going to tuck my chin, pull my belly in, keep creeping my fingers forward and then round through the back. Tuck your chin to your chest and just hollow out here. So I'm feeling a nice stretch in my upper back into my lower back. Inhale, reach, exhale, release. Good, finish your breath, come all the way back. We're going to take ourselves around now into a table position. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees. So your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. We're going to take a few cat tilts just to warm up the spine. So relax the toes at the back, take a big breath in. We're going to look to the sky, lift the chin and tailbone. As you exhale, suck the belly into your spine, hollow out the middle, pull the belly in and then round. Again, inhale, look up, eyes up, chin up, gaze into the sky. Exhale to round. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Good, from here we're going to inhale, exhale to down dog. So take your knees off the ground, take your hips to the sky. Now from here I like to round through the upper back. So we're going to tuck the chin to the chest. We're going to round, pull up onto your toes, your tippy toes, and then we're going to round forward, driving the shoulders towards the wrists. And then once we come here, we're going to release down into a back bend. But here we need to be really mindful of our back, particularly if it's sore or tight. So draw the belly into your spine, open through the chest, look forward, like so, strong in the legs, and then tuck your chest, chin to your chest, pull the belly into your spine, round back to your downward dog. And we'll do 2 more. So rounding forwards, lift to the toes, round forwards. Come forward, shoulders drawing into the spine, chest lifted, look forward. Good, and again, push back to down dog. 1 more time, rounding through the whole spine, on your tippy toes, drive the hips and the shoulders forward. Come here, hold for a breath or 2, and then push back into your downward dog. Beautiful. Everybody take the right foot and step it forward now. Release the left knee to the ground, relax the back toes, right hand to right thigh, belly pulled in, left arm reaching up. So just coming into a little bit of a hip flexor stretch on the left side. Inhale, reach, exhale, stretch through. 1 more breath, exhale, left hand to the ground, pick up your back knee, so low lunge position, right leg meets left, down dog, left leg steps forward, and then drop the knee. Left hand to left thigh, right arm reaches up, eyes forward, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, pull the belly, chest lifted and hold. Now take your right hand to the ground. We're going to take right foot and bring it forward. So tuck your toes, lift your knee, low lunge position, step right foot forward now and come into a ragdoll. So we're coming into that forward bend ragdoll position. So slight bend in the knees, particularly if you're tight in your back, and then grab opposite elbows with your hips. Let the head and shoulders hang. So big inhale and big exhale, release. Good, now let the hands just dangle all the way down to the ground. And then very slowly, we're going to bend into the knees, draw the belly into your spine, and then round all the way up to standing. Once we're here, we're going to shake out the legs. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me. We're going to take the arms big circles backwards for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle forwards for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms above the head, take a big breath in. Reach the arms all the way up to the sky and then tip and come over to one side. So we're pressing the hip out to this side, getting a nice stretch. So I'm reaching my hands over to the left. So my right foot is grounded and my whole right side of the body is getting a nice deep stretch. Good, inhale, lift, exhale, stretch and deepen. Inhale all the way up to center, extend, lift to the sky. Exhale to the other side now. So now it's my left foot that's pressing into the ground and getting a nice big stretch into the left side waist. Elbow straight, chest open, hold. Good, exhale, come all the way back up. Release the arms behind, we're going to open through the chest, so squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening through the heart center. And now after this one, we're going to continue, and we're going to go into our sun salutation series. So we're doing Surya Namaskar A, followed by Surya Namaskar B, 3 rounds of each. I think everybody's done these before, so we'll just get right into it. And remember the modifications, we go to knees to the ground instead of low push-up, and cobra instead of upward dog. Okay, so particularly if you do have any lower back issues, cobra is a little bit safer, but feel free to try both and see what you prefer. So coming to the top of your mat, have the base of the big toes touching. Again, I'll be turning my head just so that you can hear me, but keep your head straight on looking forwards. Now with the toes spread nice and wide and your hands to the heart center, we're going to take a big breath in, reach the arms above the head, and then as you exhale, with a nice flat back, we're going to swan dive and take the hands all the way to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, so fingertips either on the floor or to the shins as you lift the chest forward. Stepping back to your plank position, right foot then left, and then we're going to drop knees to the ground, bring your chest and your chin between the hands as you exhale lower. Inhale, I'm going to start with my cobra, so lifting the chest, squeezing the back of the body, and then tuck my toes, push to my knees, come all the way into my downward dog. So the first long downward dog for 5 breaths. So making sure your hands are shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide. Feet hip width and your toes are slightly narrower than your heels. So you're lifting the knees, engaging the quads, and then stretching all the way back. Finish your exhale. Here, look forward. We're going to step the feet forward as you inhale. So bend your knees, step left foot, then right foot to the hands, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Grounding into the feet. We're going to inhale the arms out to the side, palms come together, exhale the hands to the heart center. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, and then we're going to step back, exhale all the way down, either knees, chin and chest, or low push-up position, elbows tucked to the side. Inhale, cobra, or you can transition to upward dog. Knees are lifted, elbows straight, shoulders drawing into your back. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. So thinking about the upper body, I want you to imagine the eye of the elbow, which is this crease, okay, is rolling forward. So what that tends to do is draw the triceps towards your thighs. You're rolling the shoulder blades into your back. So just play around and try that in your down dog. Finishing your exhale, look forward, bend the knees, step the feet forward, coming into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Grounding into the feet now. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head, and then exhale the hands to the heart center. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step, or you can lightly jump to plank. Exhale, lower, knees, chin and chest, low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 long deep breaths here. So as we go through our sun salutations and you start to feel the body responding by warming up and loosening, you can start to really push back into the legs, pushing your heels to the floor, lifting and engaging the quads, and hold. Last breath here. When you're ready to inhale, look forward, step or jump the feet forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms over the head, palms together. Exhale the hands to the heart center. And take a breath. Moving into Surya Namaskar B now. So we're going to add the chair and we're going to add warrior 1. So inhale, squat down to your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or jump into your plank. Exhale, lower. So either knees, chin and chest or low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, left foot turns, warrior 1. So reach it up, bend your right knee, have your left hip rolling forwards, pull the belly into your spine, shoulders relaxed and hold. Inhale, hands to the heart, hands to the floor, right foot to plank, and continue your exhale down. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, right foot turns, arms up, reach it up, inhale. Bend your left knee, have your right hip rolling forward as you exhale. Inhale, hands to the heart, to the floor, left foot to plank, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog, exhale to down dog. Beautiful. So taking a moment here and catching your breath. Inhale and then exhale, release. So you'll notice the heart rate gets up a little more on this round of sun salutations. That's okay. Finish your exhale, look forward, bend or jump or step the feet forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Squat down into your chest with the weight in the heels. Reach the arms above the head. Inhale. Exhale to push to standing. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or jump to plank. Exhale, low push-up position. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Left foot turns. Inhale, arms up. Exhale here. Inhale, hands to the heart, to the floor. Right foot to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, strong legs, open the heart. Exhale. Left foot forward, right foot turns. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, hands to the heart, to the floor. Left foot to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. And take your 5 long, deep breaths. Beautiful, great work, guys. Really feeling the body loosening up now. Making sure every knuckle stays on the ground. So we tend to put the weight into the outside edge of our hand, so make sure you roll it center so the thumb and the first finger also take some of the weight. Big inhale, exhale. Look forward, inhale, lightly step or jump the feet forward. Halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Squat down into your chair, reach your arms above your head. Exhale to standing. Last one, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or jump to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forward. This time we're not going to pause. We're going to go right into our exhale. So we inhale, reach. Then we exhale, hands back to the floor. Right foot to plank. Continue the exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward. Right foot turns, arms up. Inhale. Hands to the heart, then to the floor. Exhale, release. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Pause here and take some nice long deep breaths, guys. So really feeling the heart rate racing now. Maybe some sweat forming. Purging some toxins. So from here, we're going to transition into a little bit of a flow. So just listen to my words and follow along. We'll do it twice, because the first time you may be a little unsure what we're doing. So we're going to bring the big toes together. Stay in our down dog. Coming into 3-legged dog. So right leg comes up, right knee bends, open the hip to the right. Just getting a nice stretch in the right hip flexors. Hold for 2 more breaths. Now we're going to transition through to plank and bring our knee to our nose as we round out through the spine. So we bring the hips forward. We're going to drive forward. Bring your knee to your nose as you hollow out the middle. Hold here. Good. Come back to your plank. Turn onto the outside edge of your left foot. Right foot either stacked or staggered to make it a little bit easier. Right hand to the side into side plank. Keep the right hip lifted. Beautiful. Right hand to the ground, back to plank. Shift back to downward dog. And that was our one flow. So let's go left side. Left leg kicks up. Bend the left knee, open the hip to the left. Keep that right heel pressing into the ground. Engage the right quads. Drive the left knee forward to your nose, hollowing out, lower the hips into plank, balancing on your right toes. Take the foot back to plank, turn, take your right foot and stack it on top of your left foot on top of your right, or staggered, left hand to the side, side plank. Left hand to the floor, back to plank, downward dog. All right, so let's do one more on each side and we'll speed it up a little. So, right leg comes up, three-legged dog. Knee forward, knee to nose, hollow. Back to plank. To the outside edge of your left foot, right arm reaches up, side plank. Hand to the floor to plank. Left leg, three-legged dog. Flex, open. Back to plank, drive knee forward to your nose. Come back on the outside edge of your right foot. Left arm reaches. Come back to plank, to down dog. Look forward, inhale, step or jump through. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Squat down, reach it up, and then exhale to come to standing. Beautiful. So this is a good time to grab a drink if you need it. We're going to move into our nice deep forward bend. So I'm going to turn around so that you can see me a little bit better. So our feet are now hip width apart. Toes and ankles in a nice straight line. We're going to reach both arms over the head. As you exhale, take your two peace fingers and hook them around the big toe. Making a clasp with the thumb, we're going to inhale, lift the chest, flatten off your back. As you exhale, draw the elbows out to the side as you bring the crown of the head down towards the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. One more, inhale, flatten off the back, chest up, look up, exhale, forward fold. And just hang out here, tipping the weight forward, feeling the stretch in the back of the knees. Hold and breathe. Good, so keep bringing your chest towards your thighs as you bring the crown of the head towards the floor, like you're folding your body in half, tipping the weight forward towards your toes. And then release. Bring your hands to the ground. We're going to toe heel apart, nice and deep into that deep squat position. Take your elbows to your knees, hands to the heart, and push the knees over. So nice straight spine. Good, and just breathe. Bring your hands to the floor, straighten through the knees, toe heel in, so your feet are one hip width apart. Bend the knees, round up slowly all the way up to standing, and then give your legs a little shake. So from here, we're going to move on to our standing postures, and we're going to start with our warrior two. So the right foot is going to point towards the end of the mat, and the left foot is parallel to the edge of the mat. So if you drew a line from the heel, you would come to the middle arch of the back leg. We're going to take the arms out to the side, open, and now stack your left knee, or your right knee, sorry, over your right ankle. So sink down nice and deep. Come all the way down. Your shoulders should stay above your hips, so we're not moving the body forward. We're staying nice and tall in the spine. Looking at your right knee, make sure it's pushing out towards the baby toe side of the foot and not rolling into the big toe side of the foot. We're going to turn our gaze to our right arm and look all the way down the right middle finger. Stay low in the knee bend. Draw the belly in, tuck your tailbone, and hold here. So nice and proud in the chest, crown of the head lifts up, hold here for a few breaths. Now we're going to take right elbow to right thigh, we're going to take the left arm and open up to the sky. So we're going to start to work on opening through the left side, rib cage and lower back. Look towards your left thumb, keep reaching, keep opening, pull the belly in and hold. Good. Now right hand comes to the inside of right ankle. Come down really deep, so bend that right knee a little bit more. Take your left hand towards your hip and then reach it up and over your ear and looking at your left bicep. So from the left ankle all the way through the rib cage, through the hip, reaching the fingertips away from you or lengthening on that left side. Using this knee against the elbow to turn and twist and open you up to the ceiling. Now look down towards your right toes, draw the belly in, push through the front heel and bring yourself all the way back up. and then just release your arms down to give your shoulders a rest. Coming into triangle now, so both legs are engaged. Lift the knees, coming out with the arms, inhale. Reach your left hand forward. As you exhale, come all the way down into your tree pose. Sorry, triangle, not tree. And then look up towards your left thumb. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. If it hurts your neck at all, you can look straight ahead or to the ground. And then we're going to keep working on opening through the left rib cage. Tuck your tailbone, pull the belly in, nice strong in the core. Good. Now looking down towards your right toes, we're going to transition out by putting a bend in the front knee, pushing into that heel to come all the way up to standing. Release your arms down. Turn your right toes forward now and find your parallel feet position. Arms over the head, reach up. Exhale, bow forwards. Grab the outsides of your ankles with your hands. Tip the crown of the head towards the floor, straightening the back of the knees and coming into a wide angle forward bend. So really use your arm strength to pull the crown of the head down. Tailbone lifts, chest pulls through the thighs. Big inhale and then exhale, release. Let's do another one. So inhale, lift the chest, flatten off your back. Exhale, use your arm strength and pull the crown of the head down towards the floor. Good. Take your hands to the ground now. We're going to transition into an inner thigh stretch. So what I want you to do is turn your right toes out a little bit, so they're about a 45-degree angle. Keep this left foot flat, parallel, and then shift all the way onto the right heel. So walk your hands over to the right a little, and you should feel a nice stretch in that left inner thigh. Keep your chest lifted, sink the weight into the heel and hold. Now from here, we're going to take the left toes to the sky. So dig your heel in, take your toes to the sky, chest up, sink down, and feel that stretch all through that left inner thigh. At the same time, you can use your right elbow and just push the right knee away to get a deeper stretch in the right hip too. Good, now we're going to flatten this foot. We're going to shift the weight. So the left foot actually should be about 45 degrees as we transition to the left side. Keep the right foot flat, parallel to the edge of the mat, and then sink down with all the weight into the left heel. So right now, this inner thigh on the right side is nice and straight, and we're sinking down as deep as we can go. Now we're going to take the toes to the sky. I'm going to sink down even deeper, but shift your weight so you're shifting back a little into the left heel, keeping your chest lifted here. Good, take the foot to the ground. We're going to start to walk the feet in, toe, heel, to about hip width. And then again, coming up slowly and carefully, bending the knees to roll all the way up to standing, and then give your legs a little shake. So from here, we're going to go to left side. So left toes pointing forward, right foot parallel to the edge of the mat to get ready for warrior two. Take the arms out to the side, inhale. Take your left knee, stack it over your left ankle as you exhale, keeping your shoulders above your hips, and then taking your gaze all the way down your left arm to look out to the left middle finger. This back leg, nice and strong and engaged. Now left elbow to left thigh, right arm reaches up. We're going to start to open up through the right rib cage. So roll the rib cage towards the ceiling, and then look up towards your right thumb. So we're lifting to the sky. Hold here and breathe. So back foot is nice and engaged and grounded into the floor. Good. Right hand comes to right thigh. Left hand comes to the inside of left ankle. Come down nice and deep. Bend the knee a little bit more. Take your right hand up and over your ear. Looking at your bicep, reaching fingertips away from ankle. Nice big stretch into the whole right side of the body. Extend and reach. Good. Look down to your left toes. Pushing to the left heel, reaching with your right arm to push yourself all the way up. relax the arms down. Now, front leg is engaged, lifting the knees, engaging the quads for triangle, arms out to the side, reach your left hand forward. So we're doing this with our hips, right? We really want to get some movement into the hip. So the right hip comes back, the left hip moves back too. We're reaching left hand forward and then dropping down into our triangle. Looking up towards your right thumb, nice strong position here with the arms perpendicular to the ground, both legs nice and engaged. Engage the abs, tuck your tailbone, reaching up and hold. Good. Look down to the left toes, bring a slight bend in the knee, push all the way up to standing, release the arms down, and then step your feet together. Give your legs a little shake. I'm going to stand here for a moment in mountain. And again, good chance now, if you want to grab a drink, you can grab it now. So just take a moment here. Just let the heart rate come down. Find some deep breaths. So we're going to do one more standing pose before we move down to the floor. And we're going to do a balance. So today we're going to do warrior 3. And we're going to come into a one-legged knee balance too. So it's a bit of a combo movement, this one. So we're going to start with our left foot really grounded into the floor. So again, I've talked about it before, 3 points of balance on your foot, small toe ball, big toe ball, and heel, creating a triangle. So I want you to find that balance on those 3 points. Okay, shift left and right, back and forth, find your balance. We're going to take the right knee and we're going to lift it up in front. Engage the core, reach both arms up and over the head, and just take a moment here and find your balance. From here, we're going to transition into warrior 3. So we're reaching up, and now we're going to take this right foot, we're going to kick it behind us. As we tip forward and bring the torso towards the ground, the arms become extended in front of us, and we kick our right foot behind us. Now we're going to draw the right hip down a little bit towards the floor, keep the right glutes engaged, tip forward, arms forward, look to the ground, whoa, and hold. Try not to tip forward or back. Standing leg nice and strong and engaged, lift the knee. Whoop. And if you fall, just come right back into it. Good, let's try to do that again. So we're going to reach the arms above the head, bring the knee up, hold. Now one more time, tip forward, kick your right toes behind, squeeze the right glutes, pull the belly into your spine, arms reaching forward, leg reaching away, and hold. Inhale, arms up, knee through, hold. And then release down. Beautiful. Great work. So give that left leg a little shake. Probably would feel that now in the glutes a little bit. So I'm going to switch sides. Right foot is grounded. Find your 3 points of balance. Shift a little, wiggle around, and find evenly distributed weight. Take the left knee up, draw the belly in, arms reaching overhead. Point the left toes to the floor. And then on your next exhale, let's tip forward. Kick the left foot behind us. Nice strong standing leg on the right side. Chest comes towards the floor, left leg points behind. Hold. Inhale, come on up, knee up, arms up, stand tall. One more time, tip forward, point the toes behind, tipping your chest towards the floor, finding your balance, finding your breath. Good, come through, knee up, arms up, point the toes, hold, release, release, and rest. Excellent. So we're going to come down to the floor. I'm going to come down using our sun salutation. So we're going to come to the top of the mat with our feet in mountain pose. Take the hands to the heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale to bow forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. So nice flat back position. Now step and stay in your plank position for a second. Now we're going to go 3 push-ups. So if you need to drop to the knees for the push-ups, please do. If you're able to do it from your toes, do it from your toes. 3 full push-ups. So chest to floor, 1. Push it back to plank. 2. Push back to plank. 1 more time. Push to plank. Now we'll take right knee to right elbow, tap. Left knee to left elbow, tap. Right knee, left knee. 2 more. Last one. Now we drop knees to the ground. Bring the chin and the chest to the ground. Turn your head to the right or left, doesn't matter. Take your arms beside your hips, close your eyes. And we're just going to take a moment here. So we're just going to let go. Let all that hard work settle in. Feel the heart rate come down. We'll just take 1 minute here with breath. Nice deep breath. So I'm going to bring the chin forward. Bring your hands just underneath your shoulders. So we're just going to do a few rounds of Cobra before we move on to bow pose. So draw the shoulder blades down away from your ears. Bring your hands to just underneath the front of your shoulders. Bring your legs together and squeeze them together like a cobra tail. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the inner thighs. We're going to inhale, exhale, lift the chest off the ground. Just come to the point where you feel the lower back muscles working. So if you were to leave your hands up, you'd still be in the same position. The hands don't really help you push, they just give you a little balance. Heart lifted, looking forward, keep your neck nice and straight, nice neutral spine, and then release down. 2 more, inhale, exhale up, lift the chest, elbows tucked into the side ribs, looking forward just to the front of your mat, and one more time, inhale, exhale, lift, chest up, elbows squeezed in, shoulder blades pulled in, and lower. Good. So now releasing into child's pose just for a little bit to give that lower back a stretch. So come up onto your knees nice and wide. Take your big toes together, reach the arms forward, and just rest. Taking both hands down, walking them over to the right side. We're going to ground the left hand into the floor, sit your left hip back and down, and feel a nice big stretch into the left side. Inhale, come on up. Walk the hands over to the left side. The right hand is grounded, right hip moving back and down. Feel the stretch here in the side of the body, all the way down the right side. Come on back to center. Find yourself back down on your belly. We're going to go for bow pose. So we'll start with half bow and just a quad stretch. So left hand to the floor for your chin. Reach back, grab your right foot into your right hand, tuck your tailbone, press the hip forward and get that nice stretch in the front of the quads here. And then release, take the foot to the ground, reach through, grab your left foot into your left hand, right hand down, and chin resting on your hand, tuck your tailbone, press the hip forward, feel the stretch in the left quads. Now, if you're going to do your half bow, so you're not quite ready for full bow, you can start here on the left side. Okay, so that means you're going to point the toes to the sky, you're going to open through the left shoulder, lift up, using this hand for a little bit of help to lift you up, squeezing through the glutes. If you're doing full bow, grab your other foot, get ready, inhale. As you exhale, lift up, kick your toes towards the sky, draw the shoulder blades into your back and open the chest. If you're doing half bow, you can release the left side and come into your right side, kicking the right foot up. Everybody else continue to lift and open. Feel the stretch in the chest and shoulders. Squeeze the glutes. Everybody release all of it down. Let go of your feet. Whatever head side you had your head turned to, I want you to switch and turn to the other side and then rest. Bring the chin forward again. We're going to push up into child's pose. Just give the lower back a little stretch now as a counter pose to the back bending. So a little bit of a forward bend and a rounding through the spine. I'm going to take the right hand now. I want you to thread it underneath the body with the palm facing the ceiling. So we're going to lay down on the back of the right shoulder, okay? I'm going to turn our gaze to the left side. And you can adjust how much weight that you put on using this left hand. So if you want a full stretch, put all the body weight down on your arm. If not, you can use your hand to just push you up a little. So draw that right shoulder blade into your back as you lay down. Good, use this left hand to push up, switch sides. Left hand threads under the body, palm facing up, turn your gaze to the right. Lay down on the back of your shoulder and feel the stretch in the left shoulder. So drawing the shoulder blade into your back to get more of a stretch. Good. Push your right hand into the ground and come up onto your knees. So I'm going to turn around so I have more room sideways. We're on our knees and our chest is up. We're standing nice and tall. We're going to step the right foot out to the side. Have your right foot flat on the floor and then your right hand to your right thigh. Take your left arm up. We're going to reach to the sky, lift and extend. And then as your right hand slides down towards your right ankle, you feel a nice big stretch into that right side of the hip. Sorry, left side. So I've got my left arm is reaching up. I'm coming to my right side and my right hand is stretching towards my right ankle. That's right. Hold and breathe. Inhale, bring the left arm back, bring the right knee in. Step your left foot out to the side with your foot flat on the floor and your left hand to your left thigh. Right arm reaches up, lengthen to the sky, and then come up and over to one side. So now you're feeling a nice big stretch into this right side. This is called gate pose. Keep the chest open. Inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to swing the legs around to the front, coming into Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of the feet together into butterfly. And then wrap your hands around your toes. Sit nice and tall, so the sit bone should be really grounded. And then the pelvis should be somewhat rolled forward. Lift the chest and then take your elbows and just push the knees down to the side. So you're getting a nice, beautiful stretch through the groin, into your inner thighs, into your lower back probably too, because that's where I'm feeling it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck your chin now and now round forwards a little bit. Inhale, we're going to sit up tall. We're going to widen the legs out into our wide angle forward bend. So nice legs out. So this one will look very different for everybody. One hand behind, one hand in front, just pushing your hips forward. The goal again is to roll the pelvis forward. So you're not sitting back into your hips, but we're rolling forward. Okay, so you can just keep working. Use a little momentum and a little movement here if you need to. And then you want your knees and your toes to be pointing towards the ceiling. We're going to really sit nice and tall and then start to creep the hands forward with the goal of eventually bringing the chest to the ground, okay? And that's hard because most of us are sitting way back here. So the goal here is again just to start to get the pelvis to roll forwards. And relax. So just let your breath work here. Breathe into the inner thighs, let the tension release. And then slowly creep yourself back up. Bring your legs in, give them a little shake here. And then with our legs straight out in front, we're going to lift the fleshy part of our bum out of the way. We're going to flex the feet back. We're going to reach the arms up, lengthen to the sky, pull the belly in and round forwards. So if you can reach your feet, excellent. If you can't, grab your shins or your knees. If you have a yoga strap, you want to use it, please feel free. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears, pull the belly into your spine, and then round forwards. Inhale, lift, exhale, forward. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. So from here, we're going to have our feet flat on the floor with our knees bent, back nice and straight. Take your right foot, this is like a seated pigeon, right? So we're going to work on opening up the hip. So take your right foot to the left knee. Take your left hip now, scooch it down to meet your left heel, and then sitting nice and tall with your hands behind, start to press that right knee away. So you should feel a nice stretch in the right side glutes, into your hip rotators, chest lifted, sit tall, hold and breathe. Now release the right foot down, we're going to switch sides. So take your left foot up to the top of your right knee. Take your right hip towards your right heel, sitting tall, chest up, pressing the left knee away from you to get a nice stretch in the left hip. Good. So release the left foot down, we'll take your left foot extended out. The right foot is coming in, so we're sitting nice and tall. We're going to take the left arm up and over and to the outside of your right knee. Have your right hand just behind your lower back. Pull the belly in, turn and twist and gaze over your right shoulder. So feeling a nice deep spinal twist here. Come on back to center, extend the right leg. Bend up your left knee now, so sitting nice and tall, chest up, turn to the left side, take your right elbow across and then gaze over your left shoulder. Good, so continue to be nice and tall in the spine, crown of the head lifting up, turn and twist. And then come back to center. From here, we're going to lay down on our back, slowly rolling down. We're going to bring the knees into the chest, gently rock side to side. So just do whatever feels good here, whether it's rocking, making circles and rolling. And now we're going to come into our cocoon. So we're going to reach and grab and hug the knees in. And then we're going to extend the legs, extend the arms. Have your arms and legs hovering. So we're pulling the belly into your spine to work the abdominals. And then we're going to bring it in again. So hug it in, knees to chest, hollow out, and then come all the way out. Okay, now I just want to give you a modification. If that's too hard, you'll just do one leg at a time. Okay? Like so. Okay, so if you can, let's just do a few more. Knees to chest, hollow it out, pull it in, extend and reach. And again, bring it in. And then extend it out. Two more, in. Extend it out. One more in. Extend it out. Good. Now bring it in, grab the outside edges of your feet. We're going to take your soles of your feet to the sky and come into happy baby. So roll the lower back into the floor, draw your shoulder blades down away from your ears, opening through the chest, and you'll notice that your lower back wants to jump off the ground, so just resist that by rolling the lower back into the floor. Hold here and breathe. Good. Bring the knees in now. We're going to come into our hamstring stretch. So if you have a yoga strap, this is a good time to use it. If you don't, just use your arms. So left leg comes down, right leg comes up, flex the foot, straighten the back of the knee. If you have your yoga strap, you can pop it around the foot. Hold here and breathe. So we're coming towards the end of the class. I'm just going to put some music on so that you can move straight into Shavasana when it comes. Okay, that worked. So continuing with the hamstring stretch. strap, grab it in your right hand, and then open it out to the right. Okay, if you don't have a yoga strap, you can just grab it, big toe with your fingers, your peace fingers, and then open it out to the side. Okay, so the left hip is going to stay down with the right. And then we're going to bring it back to center. So again, if you have your yoga strap, we're going to take the leg across towards the left shoulder. Okay, like so. Keeping your right arm out to the side. I don't have any ropes on the couches here, but ideally that foot would drop to the left side. Okay, and again, without a yoga strap, just going to grab the outside of your foot. Try and straighten the knee as best you can to get that nice stretch between the back of the leg, side of the leg. Slowly come back to center. We're going to switch sides now. So have your left leg extended up, either with the yoga strap or with your hand, flexing the foot and straightening the back of the knee, getting a nice stretch in the hamstring, tucking your chin to your chest. Taking the strap out to the left side, so wrap your hands around the strap if you have one. The right hip stays down and you open to the left. If you're working with no strap, these fingers around your toe, we're going to open out to the side. Back to center. We're going to take it either across the body with the strap or just holding onto your foot, straightening the knee if you can. This one's a really great stretch. Take it while while you have a lot of tightness in your hands. This one is just to get. Come back to center. So we're going to strap to the side. Both feet flat on the floor. We're going to finish with our supine twist. So take your right leg over your left, drop both knees to the left side. You can take your left hand if you want more to stretch and push the knees towards the ground. Take your right arm out to the side and then turn your gaze to the right. So you're feeling that nice, beautiful stretch right through the lower back. Close your eyes here, just start to take some nice long deep breaths before we finish with Shavasana after our next twist. Come back to center, square off the hips. Left foot over right. Knees drop to the right side, turn your gaze and look to the left side. Roll back to center now, bring the knees in one more time, gently rock side to side, making circles, whatever feels good. And then we're going to extend the arms and the legs, coming into a full body stretch. So point your toes, inhale to reach, tuck your chin to your chest. As you exhale, just relax into the floor. 2 more, inhale, point your toe to reach. Exhale to relax. Last one, inhale, point the toes, reach. And exhale to relax. Bring your arms down by your side, have your palms facing the sky, roll the shoulders down away from your ears. Allow your feet to flop to the side. We're going to spend a few minutes here in Shavasana. So close your eyes, take some nice big deep inhales. Deep exhales, just letting go of the deep breath. Tuck your chin to your chest. If you need to grab a blanket, please do. And we're just going to stay here and breathe. And relax. Just for the last few minutes here. Slowly, we're going to start to just deepen the breath, whirling the fingers and toes. And then just rolling onto the right side here to rest in the fetal position. And then very slowly, in your own time, coming up to a seated position. And then with our legs crossed, we're going to sit nice and tall, bring the hands to the heart center. Join me in a couple of breaths here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale the hands to the heart. One more big breath in. Exhale the hands to the heart. Thank you very much for practicing with me today, guys. Wonderful day. Namaste.